Cheers, babes. We're recording?
Yeah.
Brilliant. All right, so welcome to the Secret Lives of Parents Connectcast, where we aim to support all parents, past, present and emerging, to do the most responsible job on the planet. I'm Suzanne Vinton and I am co-creator of the Secret Lives of Parents, and this is my co-host, Kim. Cheers again.
Cheers.
So we're here now and we're just going to let you know how we are going to be present for you, how we're going to support you, and how we are going to turn up in your space, as it were. We're going to invite you to our space and we're going to come humbly to your space. So Kim's going to teach us how to get ourselves ready for that, and we hope you're going to join us. Over to you, Kim.
Yeah, okay, excellent. Thank you, Susie. And hello, everybody. I'm really excited to be here. But before we do anything, before I start anything in my day, it's really important that we get grounded. So if you'd like to join us, please just sit down, uncross your legs, make sure your feet are flat on the floor, sit with a nice upright spine and closing down the eyes. Arms and palms facing upwards, and we're just going to take a few cleansing breaths. So we're just going to go in through the nose and out through the mouth. Just feel any stress leaving your body, and more breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. And just feel your shoulders relax, your eyebrows relax in through the nose, and everything relaxing.
I'm good, I'm feeling good.
You feeling good? How can you not feel good? Look at where we are.
Oh my goodness, this is amazing. So this is the Orchard Perth, and our host, the wife of, is behind the camera. Thanks,
Hey,
Kaz. We came here. Kim invited me for a picnic here, an amazing celebration of Mother's Day, and so happy Mother's Day to all you and your mother figures. We honour you and fur baby mothers, like we honour all mother figures, is what we say. So we came here for a beautiful picnic, and we're still here because we met Caroline.
And we didn't stop talking. So you will gather that we talk a lot. And yeah, Mother's Day being such an important, special day, and not only to mothers that have children now, obviously our mothers, mothers that are unfortunately no longer with us, and those mothers whose babies are also in heaven.
Angel babies. I heard about that on the first Connectcast that we did. We did name it Sloppy Sundays till my friend told me what the Urban Dictionary of Sloppy Sundays was, and I literally PMSL, is that the right way around to say it? I'm so not cool. Is my side's laughing, right?
Yeah.
PS right there. and so it's still on the website to honour what we did at the beginning, and this is now literally a year later to the day, and we've come on a really long journey.
Yeah.
We've come on a really long journey.
Suze cries a lot, and this is great because she's real, and the whole purpose of us being together and wanting to put this show together is because we want to bring about real conversations and just talk about what is real and be authentic. And you can't get more authentic than someone crying at everything you talk about.
I'm not going to apologise for it. I'm not going to apologise because as you're teaching me, so Kim has come into my world, as many people have. So as people have exited my life through this process, and through my life full stop, and I create anxiety over that and such like that, I've understood that people have come into my life. Sorry. I've understood that people have come into my life to empower me and to teach me the lessons that I'm intended to learn, and Kim is one of them. So this book, actually, so we do what we want to do here. So the Secret Lives of Parents is a transmedia brand. Because of my skills in the media of the last 30 years, I'm able to bring content together, which is, I guess is my skill. But this brand is for everybody. It's like a universal brand that aims to connect the most amazing, uplifting, healing, energetic, devoted souls whose purpose is to elevate humanity. So it's pretty huge, and we are here for you. We are here to support you. And the special gift that I've discovered is my voice in enabling that, or facilitating the conversation, if you like, this conversation. So I do want to bring, hey Henry in.
This is my son Henry. Hello, gorgeous.
We're on this beautiful land where the children are roaming and they're having a ball. So this book here is Kim gave me this book to read, and I want to. Can you honour Louise? Because we want to honour these people who have come into our lives to help.
Yeah. So I guess I'll just preface that with I have, like I'm sure everybody, we're on a journey in this lifetime, and there are many, many lessons that we have to learn throughout life, and that is how we evolve and we become a better human being, is by facing a situation and dealing with it and letting it go. It's really important that any situation that we come about, usually it's traumatic, or if there's a trauma or there's an incident or there's bad things going on in our lives, it's for a reason. There's something there that you need to learn, that your soul needs to learn. And these build up over our lifetime, and in order to actually experience the best life possible, you need to remove trauma, because on the other side of trauma is abundance. There is so much abundance and joy and bliss and wealth for everybody. It's available for everybody. However, it only comes about once the healing has been done. So you are constantly working through issues and problems that have occurred through your lifetime, most of them from when you were a child. It might have been insignificant, but your subconscious holds on to it, and so we want to release it. So I want to honour Louise Hay. The book that I'm holding in my hand here is You Can Heal Your Life. This was introduced to me by a beautiful life coach that I joined forces with a few years ago when I wanted to discover what my purpose was.
I want other shoes.
All right, Baba, we'll sort them out in a minute. And this book, You Can Heal Your Life.
Can you do this for me?
In a moment, darling. Go and play with the animals. We're mums here, and this is real life,
Henry,
and this
can
is
I help while
impromptu.
Mummy's talking? Because it takes a village, as we know. Come here, sweetheart. Can I
So
help
let's
you?
easy fasten that for you. So this book is really, really powerful. So this was the first book that I read, and I won't say any more about it, but it started me off on a journey of self-discovery, and I really recommend it to anybody. It's great on Audible, and I read it multiple times. It's wonderful. So I just wanted to recommend that. And it was one of the first things I recommended to Susie when I met her. So yeah, talking about people coming into your lives and synchronicities, I think that whenever there is something that's meant to be about within your purpose, your life's purpose, like what do we want to do here, then when you're ready for it, the universe will just send you all these beautiful souls that are there to help you on your path. And Susie and I have now decided to sit here and just start and talk together, because we talk so much.
Yeah.
And hopefully we can drop some little nuggets of help that will help normal real life parents and people every day. So
Yeah, absolutely. We've got so much to deliver to you. Where it comes from is from our audience, meaning that through my lived experience, through your lived experience, through everybody's lived experience, we've all got an experience, and from that, as you say, you develop trauma. I'm hearing from people like Anandi Sano, there are layers and such. I am literally a student, a brand new embryo in all of this learning, and I come to you with that learning as a student, and what I can give you is that I'm right in your space right now, oh my God, what's going on, and why do I keep repeating these patterns? The seed of this came from, we have a series that we are producing, or will produce, called Thank You, Kookaburra. I know it's so exciting. It's so exciting, our series. So the series is called Mama Guilt, because it came from my feeling of, why do I always feel guilty? What is this guilt that I'm feeling? Why am I feeling like this when I'm a good mum? I'm a good person. I'm doing everything right. And the discovery of how our psychology, our own internal psychology, can really damage ourselves. We might call it sabotage and self-sabotage, and that really affects our relationships. Now, Caroline behind the camera, beautiful Kaz, is a beautiful creative as well. As creatives, we do put our heart on our sleeves, but you're training as a psychologist as well. So Kaz is training as a psychologist. We're going to have people in our world to talk about all the challenges you go through, and we've put a survey out. We did put a survey out before I went on my journey, and I will speak of it one day, but a year later I'm back in the space to be able to say that we put this survey out, and we had from you guys, from our audience, so many different what we'll call topics, but challenges that we want to be able to address, not to bring up trauma, but to heal the trauma. Am I right?
Yep.
And obviously, Kaz, in her world, as a natural healer, this is how we connect, right? So Caroline wants to become a psychologist. We've got beautiful psychologists who want to speak to you. We've got, oh my God, tell me about some of your people as well.
So a big part of my journey has been the spiritual path. So a lot of holistic healers and doing things that are a little bit outside of the norm, and I have found that absolutely incredible, and I want to share with you. As you say, you're the student, so that's what Susie's talking about when she says she's the student in all this, and that's in terms of how can we heal ourselves, what are the things that we can do to start chipping away at the layers. And I'm not saying that everybody needs healing, but I think we all know that there's something inside most people that I talk to, and this is why I really wanted to be a part of this. It seems like every single person that I meet, whether it's a parent or just a colleague or whatever, everybody's got some issue that they're dealing with, and they've got self-sabotage that goes on. They've got money blocks. The big thing for me is, especially women, they cannot take time out for themselves.
Oh yes, amen to that.
And this is mama guilt. This is how we initially got talking. And a lot of women that I meet, they're running themselves ragged. They're exhausted. They're running multiple jobs, and they're doing everything. They give to their kids and to their partners, or they're just doing so much, or to their businesses, but not for themselves. Whereas me, I went from working 70 hours a week, running my own real estate business, to also running the home, and everything was just ridiculously busy. And now I work 3 days a week, and I have 3 consistent play days a week with my son, and I am earning the same money that I earned when I worked that ridiculous hours.
Yeah.
And I honestly, I'm not saying that to try and impress anything. The big difference was I started really looking after me. I'll have massages, I will go and have my nails done, I will spend a full day playing, and it's all about the universe will give you more of what you ask for. And if you are constantly putting yourself through stress and pain and just constant battle, you will get more stress, pain, and constant battle.
Yeah.
And it's
like
only
a vicious
from
cycle, yeah?
It is, and it's only from trusting that there's a bigger force out there that is helping you.
It's really hard to do that
I
though
know.
when you're not used to it. It's really hard to to kind of go,
To believe.
well, to trust it,
Yeah.
to trust. Trust is a really, really difficult thing for human beings anyway, right?
Yeah.
And to go, well, just trust it's going to be okay. Well, it's not ever been okay. Like, how do I trust that? So this is going to be a really, really special journey, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because whilst I'm sitting here going, how do I do that? Because I really, really want this thing and it's not coming to me. So what's that? And you're laughing. The kookaburras are laughing in the corner because Kim's just way above me in this spiritual journey, going, girlfriend, I got you. So I think we can see the lights fading here, right? So obviously our beautiful day is coming to a close. So must we at this point, right? Because obviously from a cinematic point of view, technically we chose to be here in the dark because this was our energy right here. But you might not be able to see us nor hear us. So all we're going to say, we're going to put this out. So excuse the technological differences here.
We just had to stay here because it's so gorgeous.
So beautiful. We're going to stay here forever, but we will be back for our chats here. We want to do some connections here, as in, so this is our Secret Lives of Parents Connectcast. It's one of our creative projects. Trust me, there are lots of them.
Yeah.
We've also got the Secret Lives of Kids, which because Listen, we know. Thank you for the timing. That's our production assistant. See, production assistant, timing 5 minutes. I love it. And so the Secret Lives of Kids, we know that our children are running the planet next, right?
Yeah.
No brainer. So as parents, it's our duty. I don't want to I don't want to, force anything on you. But as parents, it's our job to nurture the next generation of caregivers. Now that's why we say we aim to support, it's the most responsible job on the planet. The Secret Lives of Parents will meet you in your space to teach you how to love yourself so that any intergenerational trauma that may have gone on, we don't pass to our children, right?
Yeah.
So that we then bring our children into their generation. We bring our children into their generation being the most loving beings that we can possibly teach them to be, right, Kim?
Yeah. And it's a journey. Like, we're not saying that we can magic, we're not perfect parents by any means.
Well, there's no perfect,
There
right?
is no such thing, well, except for when you're born. When
Yes.
we are born, we are all perfect.
Yeah.
And then we go through this entire lifetime of adding layers to ourselves, which is from our parents, which is from society, which is from, our cultures, our religions, all these different things add layers to us, which is called the egoic stuff. So it becomes our ego. And so then you get to a certain age in life where you're like, okay, it's all about stripping off these layers.
Yes.
Who am I really?
But that's the lessons, right? You learn your lessons at the right time. I want to say that again. That's just because my son jumped in front of camera, so you can come and hug me. I had something really important there to say, babes. What I've learned, come here, my darling. What I've learned is that we learn things at the right time.
That's mine.
That's ours. That's our money one. We'll teach you about crystals as well, because I'm learning this. It's amazing. Ben's saying it's mine because I'm teaching him about crystals. So,
No, but
Thank you.
took this.
we learn things at the right place, at the right time for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's no right or wrong. But if you come with us on this journey, you're clearly ready for it.
Yeah, some things will resonate with you, some things won't, and you know what, just stick with us because every topic is going to be slightly different. And the thing for me is I love the difficult conversations, and anything that is taboo or anything that just goes on behind closed doors that people don't talk about, I want to talk about those things. I really, really, really want to lift the taboo of anything, because if it happens to a human, it's life. And
Absolutely.
the more we talk about things, then
You've
the
just
easier
touched on
it
something
is.
that's massive again. Going back to Mama Guilt and that series, it's not to put guilt on you, it's to take the guilt off you. Because the feeling is that all these traumas, through all these traumas, whatever's gone on in your lived experience, you've collated guilt. You've collected guilt along the way. You may have done, you may not have done, but guilt gets collected along the way. Shame is huge.
Yeah.
And so I feel like we've got a series Mama Guilt. I feel like the next series might be Dada Guilt. It might be Dada Shame. I feel like that we've got different. Shame and guilt have been very impactful for me and my journey. So we are aiming to we're changing the thought patterns. We're changing the face of parenting, aren't we, in a way?
All right, boys, let's come over this side for us, Tam.
Come on.
The most important thing is emotions. We need to respect our emotions. Emotions are there for a reason. They're a gift that were given to us to tell us of warnings when there's something not quite right. Lots of people ignore their emotions, they ignore the warning signs, and then they become trapped trauma. But anyway, this is another big topic which we'll do
we've
another
got loads
time
to tell you.
with other people. But we just wanted to say, Mother's Day, please, if there's no other day that you can just take time for yourself, please have a hot bath, put some Epsom salts in, light a candle, just do something for you and say to yourself, I am worthy, because you are so worthy. And dads, do something that makes you feel like you, that you love. And, not today, tomorrow maybe, but today's all about mum.
Yeah.
But it's important that you find the thing that makes you feel great and just do a little something every day. Otherwise, you're running on empty, and you can't look after others when you're running on empty. And I think, for me, that would be, I'd be quite happy to to finish that there. I know that we're losing. We've
lost light. We've lost light, and you might not be able to see us. So I think that hopefully the camera will pick up audio if we're loud enough. If we're in the dark, we'll speak loudly. It could just go onto the podcast. But you will see us across our website. So the Secret Lives of Parents. Look for the Secret Lives of Parents. We've got a website. We've got a Facebook page. We've got a YouTube channel. We're going to go across. We're going to meet you at every single piece of every platform that you consume your content, only because we want you to be able to hear our message, and we want to support you. We want to elevate and support you is our gifts, right? That's what we want to share with you.
And we'd love to hear from you as well. If there's any certain topics that you're really struggling with right now, if there's something that I know that some people just get absolutely paralyzed with fear over a certain thing that's going on in their lives, and the moment that is actually spoken about, it's amazing the power of releasing things just by talking. And even if you can't talk about it, if we can talk about it, it might make you think, oh my God, you're making it sound so normal. You're making it sound like it's not actually a big deal. But we make things a big deal because it's not only this one thing you're dealing with, that has been piled upon thousands and thousands of other times that you felt a similar feeling. So the magnitude of it is huge when it's kept inside on your own. So please just share. We will talk and share, and hopefully we can help
We've
you
just
along
found
the
a
way.
light. So if you didn't see any of us, Kimberly's signing out. Kimberly, pass me the light while we sign out, my love. Pass us the light, children, while we sign you out.
Pass that to Susie, babe, please.
Henry, pass back to me for a second, please, my love. That's our light. Love and light. Pass it to me, my love.
Shine it on your mummy's face.
Henry, can you come here? Show me.
Shine it on her face.
Okay, that's okay. No worries.
Oh, Papa.
We'll do love and light another time. Ben, can you pass me the other light, please?
I thought you were my little helper.
All right. No problemo. Come on, kids. If you want to say bye-bye to our
Come and say bye-bye to the camera. Come and bring the light up
these
here.
children might be involved in the Secret Lives of Kids.
Yes. Our little
Shine a light on
stars
your
here.
mama for Mother's Day. We've got a Can you shine your light
in my
on,
face.
on your mother for
And
Mother's
we'll
Day?
go.
So hopefully, point ourselves right down to the barrel. See that camera there? We're going to point that if we can see it. Shine a light on mama
Give them a
and
wave.
babies. So thank you everybody for tuning in. We will come to you again soon with our next Connectcast. In the meantime, have a beautiful time. And it's not just Mother's Day, you spoil yourselves in the bath. Look after yourself every day, right?
Every day.
You are worthy, right?
Yes, definitely. And if anytime you're getting a little bit anxious and things are a bit too much, just put your feet flat on the ground, sit back upright as we did at the beginning, and just take a few cleansing breaths. That's it. A few cleansing breaths, connecting down to the earth, and you will just feel yourself connect, and then that will allow to shift some of that stress. And do that as many times as you can throughout the day if you need it. And we will give you many more tips along the way. So.
Breathing is important.
Breathing,
we've got this.
Yes.
Cheers, Kim. See you next time. Thanks, Kaz.
Thanks,
Thanks, children.
Cheers.
Bye. Thanks, children.